Hey, what's going on YouTube? So this video, I'm going over a project that I'm working on, which is installing 8 3-inch LED lights in my dining room ceiling. So I want to turn this ceiling into this particular ceiling, which is my living room, which I've already installed. I installed 14 LED lights in the ceiling, and this ceiling is a plaster lath ceiling. So in me doing my research, there wasn't a lot of information on, putting LED lights in a plaster lath ceiling, what tools I would need. So I was able to piece together the tools needed by looking at other, various videos. So I created this video for someone that's looking to do this job, do-it-yourselfer, and that needs some direction on exactly what tools are needed to install LED lights in a plaster lath ceiling. So there are a bunch of videos out there for installing LEDs in the drywall ceiling, but very few, and the type of information may not be very helpful. Some of the videos are old. They don't have like everything that you need. So this information is coming from, this is an updated version of some of that information. So one of the first things you're going to need is some very good eye protection. As you can see, it's a lot of dust in here, and installing lighting, especially in a plaster lath ceiling, which is most likely an older ceiling, it generates a lot of dust, a lot of debris overhead. So you need good eye protection. So I learned when I was working on my living room ceiling that eye protection matters. So I was forced to buy new eye protection because of the amount of debris and dust that was being generated. Now, the second tool that I'm going to recommend is this hole saw. So, good hole saw is needed. So this is the Milwaukee hole Dozer. This is one of the best hole saws on the market for cutting through plaster lath. So it's rated to cut through plaster and lath. It does a very good job. As you can see, I was able to cut. I did my living room, which is 14 holes, and my dining room is 8 holes. I was able to cut it with ease and not have any issues. So I highly recommend this hole Dozer Milwaukee brand hole saw. The next tool that you will need is this oscillating tool. So I have the Dremel Multi-Max oscillating tool. You're going to need 2 bits. One is the grout cutting tool bit, and the second is just a cutting bit. So the grout cutting is just to cut around the plaster. So as you can see, I've done some cuts in my ceiling, and I just needed to cut the plaster and to get to the lath, and then make cuts from there. So the grout cutting tool is a very good tool. It saves a lot of time, energy, getting behind the wall, and does it in an efficient, precise manner. So highly recommended that you get a oscillating tool with a grout cutting bit. Grout removing bit and a cutter. It's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of pain getting behind a plaster lath wall. The next tool you're going to need is this tool, the wire Noodler. So this allows you to fish wires through your fish the Romex wire. So you need to fish this wire through your holes. So once you find the orientation of your beams, you'll be able to fish your wire without making cross cuts. So you'll need this wire Noodler, which is basically just some fiberglass flexible pieces that they connect, and then you connect your wire to this, and then it allows you to flexibly pull this through to the next hole, so you can wire up. You can wire your do your wiring. And the next tool that you're going to need is for when you're wiring in between beams. So this is a flexible auger that's connected to my power drill. So this allows you to make holes in the beams. So I'm not sure. Hold on, let me get a lighting source. Get better lighting source. So these holes were made with my flexible auger. So these holes are cross beam wiring. Holes made with my flexible auger. So my flexible auger allows me to stand at the ground level and put holes in the beams. So it's flexible, it allows a bend in the bit, and allows you to run, create the holes so you can run your wires in the between the beams. So, that's about it. That's it as far as the tools you're going to need. So, once again, a flexible auger. This is a 9/16 also. A 9/16 auger, which is a perfect size for a 14-2 wire. I wear the oscillating tool with the grout bit and the bit to cut through wood. And is that it? I guess, yeah, that's it. So, if you have any questions, just hit up my comment section. This was, there wasn't a one source information that provided this information for installing LED lights. Here are the lights I'm going to be installing. So these are 3-inch lights. Here's the piece. This fits into the hole. Connect wire. I guess this is a Waco connection. So, like I said, if you have any questions, just put it in the comment section. And hopefully this helps someone that's trying to install LED lights in their plaster lath ceiling. And with that, I say peace.